My dear students, I am welcoming you all to the online English class. Let me introduce myself to you. I am Mohammad Mahmood Hassan, lecturer in English, Rani Bhavani Government Women's College, Natur. Our today's topic of discussion is marks distribution of English for the students of 11 and 12. As per National Curriculum and Textbook Board, this marks distribution is effective from the XI examination 2017 and up to today this is effective. You know, English is divided into two parts, first part and second part, that is paper 1 and paper 2. Each paper will cover 100 marks. And for paper 1, we have two part, reading test and writing test. In reading test, you need to answer 60 marks, and in writing test, you need to answer 40 marks. In reading text, you will be given a passage, and that passage will be selected from your prescribed textbook, which is recommended by National Curriculum and Textbook Board. And from that passage, you need to answer multiple choice question, 5 multiple choice question, and that will cover 5 marks. Then you need to answer 5 comprehension question. 5 comprehension question will cover 10 marks. Each question will cover 2 marks. Then you are asked to answer a flowchart or an information transfer. So in the flowchart, there will be 6 gaps. 1 gap will be done for you, and rest of the 5 gaps will be answered by you by putting or inserting information from the text given. This flowchart or information transfer question item will cover 10 marks. Then you are given a passage and you need to summarize that, and this summarization will cover 10 marks. Then you need to answer 2 cloze test question item. One is to done with clues and another one without clues. That means in cloze test item you will be given some information, and basing upon the information you need to complete the gaps. This will cover 5 marks. And in the second cloze test without clues, you will not be given with any information. As per your understanding, as per your comprehension, you need to complete the question, you need to fulfill the gaps. It will cover 10 marks. Then there will be a rearranging. In the question item, there will be a disordered story. There is no coherence. It is a disordered story. You need to arrange that in an ordered way. And this arranging will cover 10 marks. This is all about reading test, and it will cover 60 marks. Then comes the marks distribution of writing, and it covers 40 marks. First question item is writing paragraph, answering question. That means you will be given 5 questions. Based upon those 5 questions, you need to complete or write a paragraph. In your paragraph, you must answer those 5 questions. And then a story you need to complete. A story, first 4 or 5 lines will be written for you, and as per your understanding you need to complete the story. This story question item will cover 7 marks. Then you need to answer writing informal letters or email. You know, there is 2 types of letter, informal and formal letter. In the first part, you need to answer informal letter or email, and this question item will cover 5 marks. Analyzing maps, graphs or chart. In the exam, you will be given a graph and there will be some information. As per the graph or as per the information, you need to write a graph or chart. And then the final item of paper 1 is appreciating short stories or poems. You are given a short story or poem, you need to answer that, and basically identifying theme or subject matter is the important element of this question item. So in this writing part, basically you need to write in your own words. You have to write in your own words. You can't write from your memorization. It is better to understand and write in your own word. This is all about paper 1. In the paper 2, it is also covering 100 marks, and it is also divided into 2 parts. Grammatical part, it covers 60 marks, and composition part, that is writing part, it covers 40 marks. In your grammatical test items, you must answer 12 question items. 12 question item, and each question item will cover 5 marks. So 5 into 12, 5 into 12, 60 marks. Grammatical test items, in first question item is gap filling activities without clues for articles. If you are skilled on article, you can answer it and it will cover 5 marks. Gap filling activities without clues for preposition. There will be a question regarding preposition, and this question item will cover 5 marks. Then the third question item regarding grammar, gap filling with clues with special uses of some special words, that is was born, have to, has to, would rather, had better, let alone, what if, as soon as, what's like, what does look like, introductory, there or it. Using these special words, you need to answer the question, and in this question item, these special words will be given, and you need to complete the 10 question marks inserting these given special words. It cover also 5 marks. Then the fourth question item, completing sentences. You are skilled, if you are skilled using conditionals, phrases or clause, you can answer it, and this question item will cover 5 marks. Then comes use of verbs. This question item is about right form of verb and subject verb agreement. If you are very much skilled in right form of verb, then you will answer it and you will get 5 marks out of this question. Then the question item is changing sentences, change of voice, sentence type, degrees. These are the items. In this changing sentences, you must answer 5 question, and each question cover 1 mark. And changing sentences, this question item, in total it will cover 5 marks. Then comes the question item narrative style. You know better direct or indirect narration. In the question, there can be a direct to indirect or vice versa. You can be given an indirect narration, you need to answer in a direct way, or direct question narration is given, you need to answer in indirect way. This question item also covers 5 marks. Then comes the question item pronoun reference or pronoun agreement. The usage of pronoun is recommended here, and this question item also covers 5 marks. Then in the grammatical section, use of sentence connectors. There are many sentence connectors, and if you know all those sentence connectors, you can connect the sentences, and this question item will cover 5 marks. In the 11th grammatical question item is use of synonym and antonym. So the vocabulary, if you are very much skilled, or if your vocabulary power is much better, then you can answer it easily using synonym and antonym. You can answer it, and this question item will also cover 5 marks. Then the final question of grammatical item is punctuation. It will also cover 5 marks. So the 12 grammatical question item, each item will contain 5 marks, and 60 marks is for grammatical question items. Here is a note for you. Question setters, those who will set the question, they will use all items from the above list and make questions of 5 marks for each question item. Test items must have context. Sentences which are isolated and out of context cannot be given as questions. So isolated questions will not be given in your examination. Question setters will prepare the test items. No question will be set from the textbook or any help book or guide books. And now the second part, composition test item, that is writing part. This part will cover 40 marks. First question item is formal letter or email. Formal letter. In the first paper or paper 1, it was an informal letter, and in this part you are asked to answer formal letter or email. This question item will cover 8 marks. Then report writing for newspaper. Report, you need to answer a report writing for the newspaper, and this question item will cover 8 marks. Then paragraphs. There are different types of paragraphs based on one of the paragraph types. Either it is listing or narration, composition and contrast, cause and effect, any type can be given, or any type you can get in your exam, and you need to answer the paragraph. This question item will cover 10 marks. And the final question type is free writing composition, and this question item will cover 14 marks, and you are recommended to write within 200 to 250 word limit. On personal experience, everyday problems, familiar topics, recent events and incidents, anything may come in your exam. So my dear students, these are your marks distribution for paper 1 and paper 2. And you know, in our paper 1, writing part is 40 marks, and in paper 2, writing part is also 40 marks. So if we add the two, 80 marks comes as writing part. It is a letter grade 2, 80 marks. So you must answer that on your own words. You have to have that skill to write. And if you want to write in an effective way, you must be knowledgeable about the grammatical items. So writing part and grammatical part, both the part are integral and both are complementary to each other. Here is a recommendation for you, what books to buy for first paper. English for today, classes 11 and 12 and Alim. This is recommended by National Curriculum and Textbook Board. You must buy this book from any bookshop. And for second paper, any grammar book that covers the syllabus and you feel easy to understand. So, dear students, please buy this English for Today books, and the book which is very much easy for you, and the syllabus I have said previously, it covers the syllabus. It is recommended for you to study at home. Thank you very, very much for your patience, and stay connected with our online classes. From the next classes, step by step, I will discuss grammatical items, and my suggestion is that please stay home, stay safe, and be connected with our all online classes. Thank you very, very much.